Okay, we're going to solve problems where there is a variable on two sides of the equal sign. One on the left, one on the right. We're going to try it two different ways. The first one, I'm going to get rid of the number on the left. A lot of teachers will tell you get rid of the smaller number. That way you're not working with negatives, but it really is a personal choice. You just want to make sure that you get the variables together. And remember, if I'm trying to zero it out, I'm trying to get 0 x's on this side, I'm going to have to subtract it. That's how I get 0. So notice I only put it under the other x. I didn't put it under the 8. Because x's can only add and subtract with other x's. They're called like terms. Here I get 7 equals 3x, and I bring down the minus 8. Now, as you've heard before in my previous videos, we always want to eliminate the constant that is on the side the variable's on. The variable's on the right side. The constant that's on the right side is the negative 8. So to eliminate that, I will add 8 to both sides. Now, that leaves me with 15 on the left of the equal sign and 3x on the right. I will simply divide both sides by 3 because this time I'm not trying to get 0 x's, I'm trying to get 1 x. And to get 1, you have to divide by the exact number. So I have x on the right and 5. So 5 equals x. Okay? Now, you're going to say, wait a minute, that's the exact same problem that you're about to show me. Am I watching this video twice? And I'm going to say, heck no. No, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be getting what's going to happen when inevitably every student will say, does it matter which one I move? No, it doesn't. It's a personal preference. So watch what happens when I move the 5x instead of the 2x. So I move the 5x. The only thing happens, this goes away. 2x minus 5x is a negative 3x plus 7 equals a negative 8. So now I subtract 7. I have a negative 3x equals, and again, my touch math, 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons I should be able to push if I'm using a calculator. Negative 8 minus 7 is negative 15. Again, I really encourage the mental math, but I do understand some of you are a little bit timid to get rid of that calculator. Here we divide by negative 3, and we have a positive x equals a positive 5. It is a true mirror reflection. 5 equals x equals 5. Same exact thing. Now, I'm going to show you one more of these, and so that's going to make this video a little bit longer than my other ones, but that's only because there is a very special case that you have to be careful of. The equal sign cannot move. So if you look at this next one I have 4x equals x plus 9. If I move the x, I subtract x on each side. Remember, x is the exact same thing as 1x. So 4x minus x is 3x equals 9. Now I can divide both sides by the 3 to get 1x left. X equals 3. Great. Okay, well now let's see the part I'm worried about. If I move the 4x first, what I get nervous about is a lot of people don't know. They know over here I have 1 minus 4, and that's negative 3x plus 9. But they don't know what to do over here. They just say it cancels out. But what does that mean, it cancels out? It just means that it becomes 0. You still have to maintain that equal sign is there. You cannot just say, oh, it cancels out, it's gone. It's still there as a 0. So we normally don't write a 0, but because there's nothing else on the left side to hold it down, we have to write it. What I see a lot is a lot of people trying to move that equal sign between the negative 3x and 9, and that's a very cautionary tale, a caution that I want to give you. So here you're going to subtract 9. We go negative 9, 0 minus 9 equals negative 3x. And then finally you divide by that negative 3. And you are left with 3 equals x. Again, same reflection as x equals 3, 3 equals x. Okay, so be careful. Do not move that equal sign, all right? keep it there. So if you are more comfortable with the X being on the left, then move it to the left. If you're more comfortable with it being moving the smaller one, then do so. It really is a personal choice.